Welcome to another Sengoku Jidai battle. This match against Changdai of Qing against Koxinga's army. These are both Chinese armies with pretty similar unit composition. Koxinga's army can get some more exotic infantry types, but overall it's pretty similar. We're getting max on infantry, so that includes impact mediums, various defensive light spear armed troops with matchlock or bow, and possibly jingals. Uh, Light infantry that can evade, 3 light cavalry bow swordsmen, and 3 cavalry are mandatory oversized superior armored, and then a standard size superior armored, and a superior unarmored. Okay, straightforward deployment. Foot in the center, cavalry in the flanks. Extend the line a bit to cover the rest of this forest. Lightfoot to go rush ahead and see what's up. Not a great cavalry terrain, to be honest. Maybe I might want to actually switch this. Okay, let's have the 1 cavalry unit wing here and the 2 unit wing here, because although this is obviously awful, they can eventually theoretically break out into open country here. And with that in mind, perhaps I might want to do the same sort of switch over here. All right, end turn. Now, what do we got? So, Koxinga's army, so pretty similar, Chinese missile troops, various sorts, and it's also got the superior heavy weapon armored foot, similar rattan shields, impact swords, cavalry, artillery. That's going to fuck up my cavalry deployment here, but we're committed, so yeah, we will at least stay somewhat under cover for the moment as we try to get our left wing gradually into action. Oh, look what I forgot to deploy. That's okay, we can shift over and make room. Okay, and with these archers, 2 of them are raw, so they're horrible, but there's terrain for them to hide in, and they're more here to support our cavalry wing. Now, I don't know that his army list really gets lights at all. I don't think it does, so that may be something we can take advantage of. We'll see. Alright, next turn. That is gonna likely cut off any cavalry flanking attempts on my part. We might need to just get our cavalry under cover away from this artillery. I'm not sure if it can target me right now, but well, maybe we can try to make it through, but it seems doubtful, doesn't it? This is heavy artillery, so range is going to be pretty absurdly long. I think it's like 20, 24. Anyway, we're probably in range here. I'm going to start just withdrawing. Okay, in the meantime, what do we see? Not that much, which is interesting. Light artillery, light artillery. So this is filled to the brim with infantry. Yeah. We can perhaps maybe edge Lightfoot into this forest and then try to get behind. In the meantime, we can just continue to get our foot deployed into place. Take our time. There's no need at all to rush this. And if I want to, I could, take the hail of cannon fire and then just be like, nope, and take cover on my own side of the map and refuse to move. And we'll see what happens. Next turn. Okay, that move is clearly being cut off. But I wonder if we go all the way to the edge, maybe we can sneak through, hide back here, and then pop out when it's more useful. You try to take cover from this artillery. Not sure if that quite does the job. Okay, shift over. And we have our own cavalry to answer. Okay. Then what? Then we can start creeping forward with our main line of foot. No decision really needs to be made yet on whether we actually pop out of the forest to engage. Next turn. For fuck's sake. Gotta get out of there. What a disaster. Really heavy casualties. Okay. So hopefully then we're finally out of the line of fire with our cavalry at least. And what to do here? Light artillery, only one heavy artillery, so we could potentially pick one side to start being annoying with our cavalry. I think that's alright. Next turn. Still with the artillery. He's starting to turn the artillery to face right now. So we can keep this as sort of a cavalry force in being. Position them ready to bust out. This unit will be able to get as far as here before it can't move without being sighted again, which will be a problem. Push this. If we do, we have to fully commit to the push. I am not convinced it's a great idea. So I think I'm going to sit here and wait, let them turn those guns again as we push forward along this line and see if there's a response to that. If these move forward, this cavalry can perhaps try to distract a few units by threatening to show up behind him. And in the meantime, we can be ready to bring out the cavalry. Next turn. Yeah, there's that artillery again. I'm just not interested in an assault. That involves charging through a absolute hail of cannon fire. We don't know what else is back there or in here. We don't know what else is lurking in either of these woods. hesitate to just run out given all that artillery coverage. What we could do is start bringing our own artillery a bit further forward. And see if that provokes some kind of reaction. Next turn. For fuck's sake. Yeah, that really shuts down any attempt at an advance. Go and hide. Oops, that might be visible. Okay. We go there. Let's see if that brings out some kind of a reaction. Something like that. Good bust out here. I don't think I would be able to do anything with them though until these reserves move, so they need to wait. Next turn. Well, let's get started. I'm still tempted to attempt to push this flank. When I attack, I'll have to hit both sides at once in order so that at least one side won't be covered by the heavy artillery. Next turn. Okay, so we're going to continue our artillery duel. And again, see the guns are facing that way. Make threatening motions in this direction with white cavalry. It's not a bad way to use our cavalry so that they can come out quickly if they need to, but also be out of the line of sight of those heavy cannons, so maybe we shift them like here. Since I don't know what else is here, I hesitate to simply bring the line forward with an open flank. We could move these, but again, he can cover the cannon so easily. It's annoying. Next turn. Could inch the cannons forward, but I'm not really inclined to do that. Start creeping along the flanks again. And next turn I might consider edging along this right side. Next turn. Okay, so with that, I think we can turn this artillery that way, keep up the harassment, get ready to move over here, and start prepping some archery on this flank. And then I think we can probably get ready to occupy that patch of rough. And again, start prepping some skirmishing on this side without committing to anything serious, nevertheless. Alright. Next turn. Gonna work on disrupting my guns. Still hanging back with that CNC. Well, fall back out of bow shot. Work on that. They've turned. That's okay with me. We go there. Can engage out of his direct arc and out of range of most of his infantry. It's a decent start. Do we pop out? No, it's a bit early for that. Let's see how that develops, and you know what, fuck it. They can come out to play. They're clearly not going to get their chance to do anything, but perhaps it can cause some sort of distraction. These heavy artillery are still turned the wrong way. Maybe we can take advantage. Do we move? I'm going to wait a turn. Next turn, 8 turns remaining. We're finally making moves towards actual contact. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Not that that could possibly come as a great surprise to him, but still annoying. Okay, if we could score a frag, it doesn't matter if we suffer a disrupt here. Okay, how are we going to do this? I think we're going to... I'd rather keep shooting with this artillery. We go here. Yeah. Disrupted and raw. Archers, matchlock men, archers. Okay. Let's... They should be zoned out by the cavalry, I feel. Push into contact. That's good. Okay, turn there. Fire. You've loosed already. And... Go there. Alright, start shifting over to the flank. We might have to engage in some risky fallback shenanigans here. That's okay though. Alright, which side? Plug this gap or fill in over here? Plugging the gap is probably the prudent thing to do. Okay, now he knows all this shit is here, so no sense hiding it. The guns are facing that way, so let's bust out of cavalry jail here and start coming out to play. Okay, you're gonna get shot at. But they're raw lights, so they are basically completely expendable. No frag. That's too bad. Move here, then if they push to engage, we can rain some arrows down on them. He's thinking the same with his crossbowmen, so we might shuffle this way to prep shoving this way, despite the light artillery coverage, which I do not like. Oh well. You continue to head towards the artillery. Unlikely to get there, but maybe you can distract a unit. Okay. You turn and absorb some fire. Next turn. Okay. Now, the return fire. We'll lay it off, unfortunately. Shit. And yes, something like that is not a huge surprise. Let's fall back. Fire. And line up there. If we take a bad hit and fall back, we can then zone them out with cavalry, so that helps. Okay, our impact swords against his impact swords. Fragged. Okay. Nothing for it. In we go. Still no frag. Unfortunate. Okay, here we can start getting to work. Discharge. Ideally, I'd want to line up. Let's see. They hold firm. Artillery there, but if we lurk here, it keeps us out of the way. Okay, no time to screw around anymore, I think. Let's prepare to engage. Next turn. See how ugly this gets. Oh, that's nice. Forgot to shoot them. Okay, we held firm. I mean, for now, but still. One disrupt. Okay. Yeah, and these fuckers are coming out to play. Of course. Of course. Hey, could have been worse. Score a break. Scores a disrupt. Then in that case, you get out of the way, and you light them up. Ah, God damn it. It's gonna have to auto break them, which is not what I was wanting to do. Don't really want to push that. We're gonna need to go next turn, maybe here and then here. It's actually not terrible, which is interesting. What happens if we shoot at them first? Nothing much. Good. How is that? Oh. Right. Pile in then. They held firm. If we go here, then we can zone them and shoot from the side. Interesting. Turn. Well, at least they're fragged. Well, this is about to get really messy. Who knows what's going to happen here? It's going to be... Yeah, I mean, we're both going to have breaks eventually coming up. Okay. Let's work on dispersing this fucking artillery. Next turn. Now it's going to get chaotic. Let's see. How chaotic? Especially considering I'm at a complete collapse on my right. Do we pursue into that flake? Would be nice. No. Shit. Well, that's amusing. Oh god. Well, it could be worse. Last time putting up with that fucking artillery. Interesting. Huh. Well, I think we're gonna do well here. Oh. That's too bad. That's ooh. Okay. We fell back. Well, that buys us a little bit of time. Right. Well, the line barely, but it did hold. So that's good. Let's see what that does for us. Nothing much. Fire. Oh, they held. That's too bad. Okay. Disrupt. Will they attempt evasion? Yes. And we failed to catch them. Too bad. So, what, 208 is their breakpoint? The light cavalry can take care of it. You start being irritating. See if they'll break. Good. You're fucked. Waste some more time. Okay. Now all the bad things here. If I could trigger a break, that would actually be better than getting another frag going here. So oh shit, that was a wrong choice. I should have shot at this one. It probably would have triggered a check anyway, to be honest. Fire. Get away from all that bullshit. Okay. and prepare to fire down the line when this unit clears out of the way. Okay, so that right wing collapse is still going to happen, but, and this sucks, but still, things are looking overall pretty promising. Next turn, Changda says, I think it's over. Good game, well played. Let's see. Nice break for us there. Spreading panic? Yes. Excellent. Disrupt. Impact, and yeah, we break. Does it spread panic to the general? No. Yep. Another check for this unit. Holds on. Ooh. I don't think it's over yet, unless I'm missing something. Ah, that might do the trick. Nope. Good frag there, though. We rally up just in time. Okay, right. It's looking pretty good, but we're not quite there. Let's see. If we go here, here, pressure, and frag. Okay. We might lose this unit. We'll see. Okay. What else? Uh-huh. Very good. This unit's pretty low strength. If there's any other way we can get more help to it, though. Okay. Get ready to reform in the face of a potential collapse here. Yeah, that's fine. See if they'll break. They do, and that takes out the artillery as well. Very good. Arrows. More arrows. No good, though. This might be a disrupt, but if it's not, we'll be in good shape. Okay. And let's keep on trying to form some kind of battle line here. Not much to do with you. You can just hang out, I suppose. Alright, so even if we don't win immediately, this is about to pop, and it's going to be totally brutal. Might lose this unit. It's too bad, has a CNC on it, but nevertheless, should be a win pretty shortly, no matter what. Honestly, even if we get disrupted here, we probably will be able to charge in and win a melee. This unit, I don't think it'll auto break, although it's going to be close. So, interesting match. I was really hesitant to advance with my heavy cavalry in the face of those heavy guns. But once I was able to get some light action going and some distraction, then I felt comfortable pushing with both wings because those guns couldn't face in both directions at once, and that gave us an opening. Even though he did, hold together here, despite a lot of heavy pressure, very well. All right, and that is indeed match. See if anything much happens here. Kind of doubt it. All right, so our swordsman would have got flank charge, but he's out of time. So, good game, Changda, as always. Till next time.